Alright, check this out. You ever get that insane feeling? Your stomach's doing flips before a party, heart's pounding, and you're like, I gotta get out of here. Is that just being shy? No way. For millions of people, it's so much bigger. We're talking 15 million adults in the US alone battling social anxiety disorder every single year. Crazy, right? And the worst part? So many are suffering in silence because people just don't get it or they brush it off. But listen up, this isn't some weird personality thing. It's a real mental health condition, and it's all connected to how our brains are literally wired. This is huge. So, what is social anxiety disorder, or SAD? Get this. It's like a super intense, non-stop fear of social stuff. Not just, oh no, a speech. No, it's this monster fear of being watched, judged, or totally humiliated. This fear gets so huge it can wreck your job, your school, your friends, everything. If you've got this, you might be stressing for days before something happens, freak out the whole time, and then replay it in your head forever. You might just ditch all social events, live in terror of messing up, or find it impossible to even look someone in the eye. Now, being shy? That's just being a little quiet. Social anxiety? That's a fear that grabs on and doesn't let go, crushing your confidence. And believe it or not, this is the third most common mental health disorder. How wild is that? But so many people dealing with this don't get help because everyone just says, you're just nervous. Nope. So what's actually happening in your brain with social anxiety? First things first, this is not a choice and it's not weakness. Science says there's real brain stuff going on. Like your amygdala, that's your brain's built-in alarm system. It's basically on overdrive for people with SAD. Passive fear response. Bam! False alarm. This throws your body into fight or flight, flooding you with stress hormones, even when there's zero actual danger. And then you've got brain chemicals, like serotonin and dopamine, the stuff that controls your mood and good vibes. If those are messed up, boom, anxiety gets worse, and you just want to hide. So when people say, it's all in your head, well, they're kinda right, but it's legit brain science happening in there. The signs of social anxiety? It's way more than just bailing on parties. Someone with SAD might have their heart exploding, be sweating buckets, shaking, or even feel like they're gonna puke around people. You might see them super stiff or talking so quietly you can barely hear them. And there's this crazy fear of blushing, or people seeing them sweat, or just looking clueless. Inside their head, it's a war zone of negative thoughts, replaying stuff, tearing themselves apart, always waiting for criticism. This makes it impossible to focus. You feel totally disconnected, and you just need to escape. People will do anything to avoid eating in public, using public bathrooms, or even making a phone call. This isn't just random. It's a life-destroying pattern of fear and avoidance. But wait, I've got some awesome news. Social anxiety is super treatable. You literally don't have to live like this forever. One of the best ways to beat this is cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. What's CBT? It helps you find those trash thought patterns, like everyone is judging me, and then smash them by asking if they're even real. A huge part of CBT is exposure therapy. That's where you safely, step by step, face the stuff that scares you. And guess what? Over time, you realize the horrible things you're expecting, they don't happen. Or, if it's a little awkward, you can handle it. For some people, meds like SSRIs can be a game changer by fixing brain chemistry. The goal isn't to turn into a party god overnight. It's about cranking down the anxiety so you can live your life again. Beating social anxiety? It's a marathon, not a sprint, but you can start now. First power move. Spot those anxious thoughts and flip them. That's called cognitive restructuring. Mindfulness? Super useful. It teaches you to stay present instead of drowning in worries. Gradual exposure, like we said with CDT, absolutely key. Start with tiny challenges, then go bigger. And listen to what people are saying. Don't just guess the worst. Even basic breathing exercises can chill out your body's freak-out mode. And remember, feeling challenged is good. That's how you expand your comfort zone. Let's go! If this sounds like you, or someone you know, smash that share button. Just getting what social anxiety is can be the first step to crushing the silence. What are your experiences? What's helped you? Drop it in the comments below. Let's build an awesome community. If you're really struggling, seriously, talk to a mental health pro. There's help out there, and you are not alone in this. Social anxiety, this silent epidemic, it loves it when we don't understand it and feel alone. But by talking about it, by knowing it's treatable and connected to our brains, we steal its power. Millions are fighting this invisible war, but millions can also win and get their lives back. With the right info, the right moves, and support, you can handle social stuff with way more confidence. Beating social anxiety isn't about no fear ever. It's about knowing you are strong enough to face it and live an epic life without this thing dragging you down. You got this.